bring it down. Random bottles, not messing around. Bourbon, Scotch, or an Irish gold. Secrets in the barrels bold. Oh! Bill, the master of fate's own game. Whiskey gambler, burning flame. One spin the poison, one spin the cure. Eternal guessing, always unsure. Wheel of doom, screaming shouts. What's in the glass? Let's figure it out. Liquid fire, or common breeze. Every sip brings you to your knees. Twist the cork, pour it slow. Amber rain in a chaotic flow. Smoky notes or a caramel kiss. Spin again, take the plunge into bliss. Bill the whiskey lord with a grin. Tasting fade on a desperate whim. Peat a spice or a honey thrill. Each drop a story, each gulp a chill. Spinning fade a madman's dream. Barrels speak with a voiceless scream. Bitter or sweet, no one can tell. In each bottle lies a riddle from hell. Twist the cork, pour it slow. What's in the glass? Let's figure it out. Liquid fire or common breeze. Every sip brings you to your Twist the cork, pour it slow. Amber rain in a chaotic flow. Smoky notes or a caramel kiss. Spin again, take the plunge into bliss. Twist the cork, pour it slow. Tasting fade on a desperate whim. Tasting fade on a desperate whim. Peat and spice or a honey thrill. Each drop a story, each gulp a chill. Spinning fade on that land's dream. Barrels speak with a voiceless scream. Bitter or sweet, no one can tell. In each bottle lies a riddle from hell.
Hey everybody. Boy, that was a anticlimactic. It got down to like 5 seconds and I accidentally clicked the button. Oh well. Hi everybody. We are here for the Wheel of Doom today. Been a little while. I was actually looking. I think the last time I did one of these was almost a year ago, which is funny because it feels like it was a lot more recent. So for those of you that don't know what the Wheel of Doom is, the idea is that I have over here, let's go, I believe it is this one. Well, you know what? We'll just do it this way instead. I have over here, sorry, I'm the worst. I swear I had a thing for this. Oh, I do. Yeah, duh. It's just down there. I have this right here, which has 38 different bottles on it. They're all different samples that I've gathered over the years, and there's all kinds of stuff. If you watch the intro, I went through and actually showed all of the different whiskeys that are on the wheel. So I pick one at random. We kind of drink it. We talk about it. A lot of times you guys have had it, so it's kind of fun to see you comment and tell me about whether you think I like it or hate it or whatever else. But there's a lot of really good whiskeys on here, including a 25-year-old that I really want to try. I really hope I pick that like tonight. Let's see. Is that this one? No, it won't. I know it has an orange label, so I do not look when I pick. I also have just some regular notes that I've taken about all of these whiskeys. So I'll kind of tell you about it, and I'll just tell you a little bit about it, and then we'll drink. So, as always, go get yourself a whiskey. Pour along with me. I am recovering from a cold, so if I sound a little congested, that's why. Or if I start coughing, I'll try to mute. But other than that, let's just say hi to everybody. So we've got, DJ Beacon was in here early. So I have this thing. There we go. So if I go like this, I can bring up your comments now. Yay! That was me. Anyway, so that's the thing I can do. All right, let's just jump right into this, and we're going to pick a whiskey. All right. All right, what do we have to... Oh, I was so close. This is the Glenfarclas 12, and I'm fairly certain that the 25-year-old up there is also a Glenfarclas. Let me just double check that, because that would be very... Yeah, it totally is. The Glenfarclas 25 is up there. Oh, well, maybe I'll pick that next, and I'll have started with the 12. So let's see what we know about the Glenfarclas 12 while I pour this. As always, let me know what you guys are drinking along with me. Ooh, that's a nice color. I would assume sherry finished. Let's see. 43%. Does that match? Yes. Okay. 43%. Let's see. It's Glenfarclas, established in 1836. It's family owned and renowned for its sherried single malts. Okay. 12-year-old expression was originally bottled for export and travel retail markets and has received accolades for its balanced sherry influence and approachable character. Let's see. We've got comments coming in. I've had the 12 and thought it was fine, but didn't beat something like Glenfiddich 12. I'd be curious to try the Glenfarclas 105. Yeah. Well, let's just kind of jump right into it. Cheers, everybody. That's entirely pleasant. Okay. So, knowing a little bit... So, the video that I did last week surprisingly didn't get very good views. I think it's still under 1,000 views about whiskey finishing. Could be that I kind of changed up my thumbnail style and it looks a little cartoony. Maybe that's why, which is funny because I spent a long time on the thumbnail. But anyway, I learned a lot about whiskey finishing while I was writing that episode. So just thinking about this, I would guess that this is a PX sherry cask because of some of the way it tastes. So PX sherry tends to be a little bit more sweet than, say, Oloroso. And is that true? Wait, I might have that backwards. I might have guessed properly, but also gotten that backwards. I'm trying to remember. Is Oloroso might be the one that's a little bit more fruity. You know, I thought I remembered this. Oh, well, I don't know. Oh, of course, it uses both. That's why. Either way, what I was trying to say about this one is that this is more on the darker fruit side. This is the thing that tastes a little bit more like raisins or dates and figs and all those kind of things, plums. So I believe that is more... Okay, thanks, Alex. I just could not remember either one. So PX is more sweet. Oloroso is more heavy. So, okay. Oh, I said cheers already. Cheers. I'm going to need your help, anybody who's watching, in a couple minutes here. Okay, so when I sip this, I should have probably nosed it. Sorry, I'm a little off my game at the moment. I was on my way down to my office, and then I had 10 minutes before the stream started, and then I got distracted. My kid, she's been doing gymnastics, she was just doing like a back handspring in our basement, and it's the first time that she's been able to do it, and I was, of course, watching because I'm like, oh my god, that's great, So then I ended up being like 3 minutes before the stream started, and I'm like, so you know how it gets. It smells very, very good. It's I would say cranberry, strawberry, which is interesting because it tastes more like that Oloroso, but the PX is more on the nose. That's interesting. I'm trying to pick up anything past the cranberry and the strawberries. Maybe I'm just not in it tonight. I mean, I suppose if I hadn't tasted it, I might be able to pick out raisins. I'm kind of getting a little bit of orange as well. I don't know. It's tough because I kind of know what to expect, so it's definitely influencing me. Hey, what's up, Took? I'm gonna assume you're Took, not Took, because you're full of a Took in Discord, right? Okay. You know, Glenfarclas 12, I'm surprised. Now, I will say Alex, I believe, let's see. Yeah, it was Alex had said that he thought it wasn't as good as the Glenfiddich 12, which I happen to have right here. So, just because you brought it up, Alex, I think it'd be kind of fun to put them side by side. And Fool of a Took, I don't know if you've noticed this, but I ended up putting the Glenmorangie, ignore the nectar door. I was actually totally doing something with that earlier, but I've put all of the Glenmorangies back where you like them. I can appreciate a person who has to have things organized, otherwise it bothers them. That's not stuff I'm gonna mess with. Ooh, that was a heavy pour. All right, so let's put the Glenfiddich 12 next to the Glenfarclas 12, and let's see what we think. I think this sounds like fun. The Glenfiddich being all ex-bourbon Speyside with those red apple notes is right up my alley. I lament Glenfiddich doesn't release anything over 43%. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Do they not? Like, none of their like the special releases that they do, like the, what is it called? The it was like $200 something somewhat recently. Sorry, these things are rattling. It's throwing me off. Like grandeur, grandeur. I don't know, something weird. Okay, these are very different flavors though. Me, who typically really likes a sherried finish whiskey or Scotch, I'm undetermined on some of the American single malts that do it. Grand Cru, that's what I was trying to think of. And it was 46%. Okay. It's funny. It just kind of looked like it was going to be higher ABV, and with the price increase, I don't know. I almost picked that one up, and then when it was like $250, I was just, nah. I have found that my channel does considerably better when I cover very easy to attain whiskeys. Every now and then I throw in like an expensive one or a hard to get, but I think you guys like to see stuff that you will normally buy. All right, so if I had to pick one between these two, I would actually pick the Glenfarclas, but that's more my personal style. Yeah, I totally agree. I'd rather go for the Signet than anything else at that price. It does kill me though. The Signet used to be $180, and at $180, I like, it was one of those that I recommend even for the price. Like, it's worth the money. I'd be interested to try a Signet now, after I've had, you know, many more years of drinking whiskey under my belt. All right, so let's put those guys to the side. So the Glenfarclas 12 is, at least in my opinion, I would absolutely suggest this one. I don't know what the price is though. I don't know if anybody feels like doing a little price check of Glenfarclas 12, but that could be good. Okay, so here's what I need your help with. So I have a short that is going to be coming out tomorrow on YouTube. I have not filmed or edited or anything like that because, frankly, I can't decide. So I did a video maybe 5-6 months ago that was about whiskeys that I've changed my mind on. And these were everything from like ones that I had originally said were like ignore it, and I might have moved it up to like a buy it or something, as well as the other way around. And I wanted to kind of just do a quick hit kind of short style video, but I don't want to just repeat the same thing. So I'm trying to think about anything on my shelves here that I might have just kind of passed up on and then maybe shouldn't have. I realize that you guys can't necessarily make out everything on my shelves, but if you just think of anything that maybe in a live stream or anything I've randomly mentioned that I've changed my mind on, it would be useful to me. If I can't think of anything, maybe I'll just do a quick little short where I drink the worst whiskeys I have on hand. Oh, 60 to 80 depending on region. Now, versus Glenfiddich, which I have to imagine is probably approaching 60 at this point. Although I wouldn't really compare the two. I'd probably compare it more to the GlenEllicky 12. Although, after having the GlenEllicky 12 the other day, realizing it wasn't quite as good as I guess that could be one. Deciding it wasn't quite as good as what I remembered, I'm thinking the Glenfarclas is like kind of better than I remember, or that I would expect. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's see. Yeah, my brother, blah, blah, blah. Love GlenEllicky 12 for sherry. Economically speaking, yeah. I think even cheaper. I swear in Ohio, it was like $10 less than the other Glens. Okay. I vote another best beginner stuff, or even what's worth buying at different price brackets. Yeah, but this one's specifically a short, and I do actually have a short coming out in a few weeks that's going to be something along the lines of like Scotch for bourbon lovers, something to that effect. I haven't written it yet. GlenEllicky 12 is a good comp, both heavier sherry, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's pick another one. I'm dying to get into something different. I'm going to go for more of the outside. Let's see. All right, well, it's not the Glenfarclas 25. Kilkerran cask strength 8-year sherry cask. Okay, well, this is a 56.9%. All right, Kilkerran. I'm very excited. 56.9%. All right, Campbeltown. I haven't had a Campbeltown in a while. I was actually looking at my Springbank 13 that's up right there. Directions are hard on camera, mirrored. Right there. And it's got like this much left. I really just need to finish it. This sample is the Kilkerran cask strength 8-year sherry cask. It normally varies between 57.4, around 57.4%. Produced by the Glenglassaugh distillery in Campbeltown, Scotland, Kilkerran is a revival brand associated with the region's historic whiskey-making traditions. The 8-year-old cask strength sherry cask is a limited release expression that is fully matured in Oloroso sherry casks, okay, imparting rich and complex flavors. The distillery, reestablished in 2004, is known for its commitment to traditional distilling techniques, producing bold and characterful whiskeys. Sorry, I can like already feel my voice is starting to fade. Because of this cold, I haven't been sleeping that well either. So I'm going on probably about 3.5 hours of sleep last night, which is also why I'm having trouble filming this short that I need for tomorrow, because I just don't wanna. But live streaming's easy. Ooh, that smells good. Oh yeah. Batch 5 of the 8-year, that was actually good. Nice. Yeah, it smells really good already. Give me just 1 second, please. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this a nose, the little bit I can. I was like this close to canceling tonight's stream, but if I'm gonna be in a rotation and actually doing this every week, I gotta just suck it up and do it, right? So that's fine. Wheel of Doom is fun. Although I really, really enjoyed that palate roulette the other couple of weeks ago, even though all of the food was just absolutely disgusting. That was a really fun one to film. All right. I guess, I mean, right off the bat, off the nose, like, you could have held 10 different whiskeys in front of me and I would have picked out this one being from Campbeltown. It's definitely got that to it. I mean, a little peaty. The nose makes me think when I taste this, it's going to be a lot peaty, though. Little salty, like sea air. The Oloroso's kind of coming across here. It's definitely sherry finished. I don't know that I'm getting much else. All right, cheers, everybody. Oh, that's weird. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Dustin, you're right. This one is good. Wow, for only 8 years too. I mean, it's cask strength. I'm happy that they did it at cask strength at the 8 years, because I don't know what it would have tasted like if it was like 43. It would probably be unimpressive. That's got a bit of a bite to it right off the bat. It's drinking like prunes, but in a good way. You know, it's not bad. It's little leathery. Cherries. Yeah, but like barely. That the salt air is coming through on the flavor as well. This one is really unique. This would be the kind of bottle I would have trouble drinking quickly, which is okay. That's actually a good problem to have. I feel like I would only pour this one time per night, most likely. The sherry is mostly getting lost though. It's that I almost hate to say Campbeltown funk because it feels almost cliche or like a hacky answer, but like that, what else is it? What else could you possibly describe it as, you know? Let's see. When you first said that ABV, I thought you had batch 2, which was a sulfur bomb. Total egg farts. So glad it's 5. Oh, I'm glad I'm not drinking egg farts. Yeah, no, I know that. Yeah. Oh, sorry, you were answering, Alex. Yep. Yeah, Hazelburn as well. Wait, Hazelburn, Long Row, and Springbank? Aren't those all the same? Does Springbank just own everything? Or the owners of Springbank, don't they just own everything? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not crazy. It's been a little while since I've done an episode. I've only done one Springbank on the channel, which is so sad. No, that's not true. I did the 12. No, I did the 10 and the 13. Man, my 10's been gone forever. That's so sad. And they're like, you can't even buy them now. I mean, you can, because you do. But they're just, I look at the price and I just can't. We'll have to see. Maybe I will someday. All right, I kind of want to just stay with this one for a little bit. I feel like there's more I'm going to be able to pick up on the taste. That pruny flavor is moving more towards the figs dates that we were tasting even on the Glenfarclas. And it's more of like a syrupy taste, though. It's definitely thicker. And I'm attributing that to the higher cask strength. Oh, I would rather have this than Springbank 10, for sure. At least I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I've tasted the 10, but I remember liking it, but I think this is probably a lot better. Either way, that one's going to the side. Oh no, you would rather have Springbank 10, huh? Okay. I mean, I haven't had both side by side. It's tough to say. This is good either way. So, I don't know. All right. Well, part of me is hoping I don't pick that 25 at this point, because after those last 3 whiskeys, I don't really want to have anything that's, you know, wonderful, but we'll see. If I pull it, I'm not going to be upset. All right, let's see. All right. Well, this is the Lagavulin Offerman edition, aged 11 years. So I don't know which version of it, though. You know, like which edition. Let's see. Lagavulin. I have like this huge list. 38 whiskeys is a lot. There was no way I was going to remember what I need to remember about them all. All right, so 46% ABV. Obviously an Islay Scotch. Well, maybe not obvious to everybody, but Islay Scotch. And then Nick Offerman, he played on Parks and Rec. He was what did he play? Did he play actor was Nick Offerman. What was the name of the character? Totally blanking on that. Ron Swanson, thank you. I would imagine pretty much everybody knows about Ron Swanson. So anyway, let's just jump into this one. I basically already know what this one's going to taste like, and I'm going to love it. So cheers, everybody. Okay, it's pretty much just a wonderful Lagavulin peated whiskey. it's interesting to see how, like, because I don't know which one this is. It's 11 years old. I have to imagine. Hold on. That's not where it is. Oh, here it is. Okay, so the Caribbean rum cask is 11 as well. I think they're all 11. But I'm not sure which edition this is. Given around when I got this, which was from Mark Reyes. I never know how to say his last name. Mark. When Mark sent this to me, I would guess this is edition 1 or 2. So, we'll see. All right. I was offended they didn't call it Ron Swanson edition and Nick didn't change his name. You know, I feel like he should be known as Ron Swanson. It's a good name. Although Nick Offerman is about as, like, it's kind of perfect too, you know? Like, I could picture both of those names wearing plaid shirt and work, you know, doing woodworking. Yeah, I don't think this one is the Guinness casks. So, it's hard to say, though. It's hard, because I'm trying to think of what a Guinness cask finished peated Lagavulin would taste like. And it could taste like this, but this also could just taste like a regular barrel. Okay. I mean, I would say this has a little chocolate to it, but I don't really know that I don't think it's there. Like, I would bet that this is not the Guinness one, but it's hard to say. The shorter your name is, the more... Well, my name is Bill. So, you know, got a pretty decent job. I drink on camera. Yeah, I don't think that this one's the Guinness. Okay, anyway. Absolutely delicious, of course. Pretty much all of the Nick Offerman edition Lagavulins have been fantastic. I have tried all 4 of them at some point. Yeah, there's only been 4. I've tried all 4 of them. I do think I must have tried the stout. I could picture the barrel. Or sorry, the box. It doesn't matter. Either way, pick up all of them whenever they come out. He became the director of Parks and Rec while hating government. How do you top that in a career attempting to destroy your company and making it to that level? Yeah. Toasted cask finish. I think that might have been the first. No. The very first one, I know it was a brown box. And then the second one was the Guinness one. The third one, I think I have the third one too. I don't know where it is. I'm pretty sure that I have at least 2 of them on hand. Third was charred? Okay. Man, maybe I don't. I don't even know what I have. Man, I got too many bottles back here. It's not a problem, but it's like kind of a problem. Like, how am I ever going to drink this much whiskey? I have people over all the time, and we always just attack the whiskey, and I swear it doesn't go down at all. I probably finish a bottle maybe once every 2 months. It just takes a long time. One day at a time. Yeah. All right, let's pick another one here. We're not even a half hour into it, and we've already hit 4 different whiskeys. This is great. I will say there's a very good chance this live stream doesn't go the whole hour. I'm just kind of... I'm not willing to get, like, hammered while my body's trying to get rid of this cold. So, I'm not going to look at this one because I think that would be more fun. May as well just do it blind. And then I will tell you what it is after the fact. Okay, so I've completely covered. Can't see anything about it. This one smells a lot more sweet. Let me know what you guys are drinking, by the way. Don't make me drink alone. That feels sad, having 16 people watch me just drink by myself. Yeah, this one's very sweet, like candy. I'm inclined to say sherry finish, not only because of the smell, but also a little bit about the color. Sorry. All right, let's have a sip. Cheers. Not everything on the wheel is Scotch. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I don't think it will let me do this. Oh, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. It's going to go quiet for a sec. Cool. All right, you can hear me. So just real quick, I'm going to kind of show you, for those of you that didn't see the very intro. So we've got a couple American single malts. We have a couple bourbons. We have a Tennessee whiskey, Texas whiskey, a handful of ryes, quite a bit of Scotch. So, I mean, that is definitely why they've been coming up. Then we have Irish, Canadian, a Bavarian whiskey, Australian, and Japanese. So there's quite a few things on that list. As far as this one goes, this is... Sorry, let me get rid of this. All right. It tastes low ABV, like 43%. It has a very short finish, like a very short finish. These aren't all your samples, right? I know I sent you more than just the Lagavulin 12. Well, so keep in mind, I've drank a lot of these things. What I did do, though, is I do still have quite a few samples. But they're all these gigantic bottles, which are great, but they stand out, and I just kind of... The wheel is already pretty full. Look at the little rotatey thing. So I took those off this time. But yeah. I think those might be the ones that you sent me, Alex, actually. That giant bottle with the sticky note was one for me too. Yeah. So I've got like 10 of those. All right. So Dustin's drinking. All right. You're working to clean up someone's screw up that they blame me for. Perfect. So Redbreast PX. Let's see. So you're drinking. I don't even know how to say that. Oh, Rose Isle. 12 cask strength. 2024 edition. Solid. Blah blah blah. Cool. Sulfury. I haven't had a sulfury whiskey in a while. I think the last one really was Craig Ellicky. Like really, really early on. Hey, what's up, Emily? Nice to see you. Whoops. I haven't poured anything yet tonight. Not sure what I'm feeling. Okay. Well, give me a couple of options. When you decide, I'll help you pick. Drinking Aberlour. Nice. Aberlour. Abuna. Nice. Yep. Cool. All right. As far as this one goes, I'm not sure. It's definitely a Scotch. It's definitely sherried. It's got a very weak finish. And I think it's 43%. As far as taste goes, yeah, I don't know. Watch this be that Glenfarclas 25. It sure is. Holy crap. Well, that's disappointing. I like the Glenfarclas 12 better than the 25. Oh, let's see. All right, so this it's 43%. Yeah, I know that's kind of funny, but that actually makes me really realize that, boy, would that have been a waste of money. Oh, let's see. I think so. I really think so, Alex. Because, I mean, you guys heard me. I said that the finish was very short, and it's still very short. Like, I sip this, and by the time I start thinking about it, it's already gone. And I just don't know how this could be a 25-year-old version of what the 12 was. That's bizarre to me. That's disappointing. He said everyone to ever buy a Farkless 25. That said, you will get the old leather notes on it if you take your time. Okay. Well, hearing you say that, Dustin, definitely makes me feel better about this, because at first I was just like, oh, crap, that probably should taste better than it does, but nah, it just doesn't. You know. All right, you're going to bottle kill your Elijah Craig Toasted Ryder Cup. Nice. Maybe it's $125. Maybe it's $150 for a reason. Maybe they realized that they couldn't charge more. Well, the good news is I'll be able to finish this glass. Well, that went down real smooth, just real short. I I don't have any complaints other than I would be disappointed if I had bought that. I feel like you're right, Dustin. Maybe I'm getting some leather, but only after it's just totally been sitting in my mouth for a while. Yeah, don't buy the Glenfarclas 25. Well, that's the oldest one I have on the wheel, and now that's gone, so that's okay. All right, shall we pick another? I think we shall. I have a few more glasses. Alrighty. I have 4 more glasses that are empty, and so whether I run out of time or go through these 4, that will be my out. Cool. All right. I might sleep on the couch tonight because I imagine I'll be snoring. All right, what are we doing next? Let's pick it. How about this guy? Oh, that's a big boy. Lot 40. Lot 40, 100% rye, 50%. Okay. I'm glad I looked at this one because I would not have been able to guess lot 40. I'm just going to drain this whole thing. I need to start making some extra room on the wheel because I have some more stuff I want to put on the wheel. Okay. Hey, Bill, I just put the last of Sagamore Bottled in Bond rye bottle in my glass. Time to hum It's Raining Men. Nice. You know, I will say being at the Crowded Barrel Distillery when they were singing that, like it was a little strange, but also kind of cool to see like 400 people all singing that song. Made me feel like I was in a gay strip club. Oh, this has a weird nose to it. How something about this is reminding me of school. What is that? Hold on. Almost like pencil erasers, maybe? Mixed with chalk? What the heck is that? All right, let's go down to our Canadian section. I was on a call today with, we have some people at my company that are from Canada, and this one dude, he was starting to, he wanted to complain about something, but before he even did, he was just like, I feel like I need to apologize before I even say this, and I just interjected. I was like, well, that's because you're Canadian. Got him. Anyway. All right. So lot 40 is 43%. Crafted using 100% rye grain and distilled in a single copper pot still, concentrating the bold, spicy rye notes while retaining blah, blah, blah. Aged in virgin white oak barrels. Often considered the benchmark for Canadian rye whiskey, recognized for its rich, robust flavor. Okay. Well, we'll see. On the nose, like I said, it's got some weird smells. I really like that pencil eraser note. Anyway, all right. Cheers, everybody. Okay. Wow. Another really, not as short for the finish, but very quick. It's even at the 50%, it's no, that's not terrible. All right, hold on. Let's think about this one for a sec. Okay. Would I like this one if I were to drink this alone? I think so. You know what I'm going to do, because it'd be fun, and that's just kind of what we do here, is I just make shit up and keep talking about it. All right, hold on. I don't want to rip the cork on this one. Every now and then, I don't know if this actually does anything, but sometimes you feel the cork is maybe a little dry, especially these months in the middle of winter. I have heat on down here like all the time. There we go. I'll flip it upside down and make sure the cork's getting wet. But, you know, that 10 seconds I just gave it, I'm sure it didn't do a damn thing. But maybe it did. All right. We're going to drink the Lot 40 Dark Oak next to the regular Lot 40 Rye and just see what we think. I can't believe that's the Glenfarclas 25. Of all the ones to pick when I'm not paying attention, that's really funny. Dark Oak Rye is far better. Or at least far more interesting. Yeah. 48% too. Aged twice in new oak barrels for depth. Yeah, I mean, the dark oak rye is way better. I think somebody sent me that bottle, actually. I feel bad that I don't remember who did it, but I'm 90% confident that a viewer sent me that bottle. Let's see. People tell me to look at Glenfarclas 40 for 40 year. I think I'll yeah. Go for the Bunnahabhain 40. No, pencil eraser. Like the kid at school who sticks the pencil eraser up their nose. Like, it smells like that. Not that I know what that smells like. Cheers, Gandhi. Gandhi Road. Let's see. All right, so with the lot 40, I don't know if it's because I've had a few already, but like cardamom, which is weird. I also was going through my spice cabinet like a week ago and kind of, do you ever do that? Do you like smell all of the spices just to see what they smell like? That's definitely a thing I do because I want to try to identify the smells in my whiskey, but I don't know if I'm just weird. Okay. I don't know. This isn't my favorite kind of rye. It's that more like herbal rye. I prefer a spicier rye. So for me, this would not be something I would recommend, but like, it's fine. Knowing that people kind of like lot 40, I could see why. It's just not for me. All right. That's a lot of whiskey so far. Holy crap. Alrighty. So we got two more we can pick. Tell you what, should I go for a tall bottle or a short bottle? I don't know. We'll just go. So question again to the audience, just because I'm having trouble thinking about it. Well, I guess, it probably wouldn't be the worst thing to even reiterate some of them. Like, I want to talk about rare breed. I feel like rare breed is one of the major mistakes I made on this channel as far as I didn't. Yeah, totally. They're saying go short because I'm trying not to overdrink. Otherwise, always go tall. I like that. But as far as like the whiskeys that I've had that I've changed my mind on, rare breed is definitely going to be up there. I do think GlenLK 12 is going to be up there. It's not going to drop a whole lot. Like I pretty sure I gave it a stock it. I'm probably just going to move it to a buy it and say you might move past it. But I'm curious what else. I don't know. I vote no matter what your last wheel is, grab something you love from your shelf. Okay. Yeah, why not? All right, we'll pick one more random, and then I'm going to pick something off my shelf. All right, what are we doing? Okay, we're going American. We are going to be doing the Courage and Conviction Cuvee Cask. Very cool. So this is 46%. I'm a fan of Courage and Conviction, for sure. Pretty much everything that they do is good. I didn't love their bourbon finish. I didn't love their sherry finish. I did like their Cuvee finish. But their regular Courage and Conviction is great. Distilled, matured, and bottled by Virginia Distillery Company in Livingston, Virginia. Aged a minimum of 4 years in first fill European red wine Cuvée casks with STR, which is shave, toast, and rechar. That's something I could do a short on, actually. I do like doing, like, terminology. It feels very whiskey dictionary. Treatment enhancing caramel, toffee, and vanilla flavors. I like that. All right. On the nose. Sugary plums. I don't know why I just sang that. Sugary plums. Rich chocolate. Yeah. Just, yeah, I guess kind of like chocolate. Like I'm thinking like, I said rich chocolate, which made me think like dark chocolate, but I'm thinking more like a milk chocolate, which leads me to think it's a little creamy. It smells really good. The Cuvée cask is a fun influence on this one. All right, cheers, everybody. That tastes really good. Like, really good. That is fantastic, actually. Yeah. I would say it's initially leaning heavy on some fruits like oranges and cherries. Maybe a little ginger. I'm at the point of the night where I'm tasting like the strong flavors, and ginger's definitely standing out to me. Huh. What else though? There's something like really, really strong, and it's really sweet. It would almost be like if you placed a sweet tart on your tongue. Okay, vote from the audience. Is Rare Breed better than Wild Turkey 101? Rare Breed bourbon, of course. So I have a fun live stream planned for next week, but as I mentioned, I need your help because I'm not sure who I want to do this with. So I have a thing. I can't believe it's taken me this long to do it, but I'm going to play the Whiskey Pictionary with some people. And I haven't quite worked out what the rules are going to be, but I'd like to invite some guests on the stream to kind of do it along with me. I think it would be really fun to do. Who would you like to see on the channel? Who should I invite? I think it'd be fun to get some other whiskey channels, of course. There's certain channels I get along with a lot. There's other channels that, I'm sure I would get along with. I just don't chat a whole lot, but I'd like to reach out to them soon. So who do you guys want to see? You guys are all right, by the way. Rare Breed is better than Wild Turkey 101. I was just curious if anybody would think otherwise. Rare Breed is overrated. It's batch dependent, and it's way better than 101. That's funny. Okay, I'm loving this Cuvee cask for tonight. This one is probably my favorite, although I do have a spot in my heart for the Kilkerran. I mean, they're very different, obviously. The Glenfarclas 12 was pretty good too. Yeah, I think they're all pretty good. So here's a question. What the hell do I want to pick off my shelf? I've got so many choices. I just sit here all day at work, and whenever I'm on a video, I just look at my whiskey in my reflection pretty much, and I try to think about what I would want to drink. Ooh, maybe the Talisker 18. Ooh, maybe a Carchus. Ooh, maybe Springbank. I could do the Springbank 13. There's not very much of that left, actually. That could be a good reason to finish it. Let's see how much is left. Alrighty. Let's check this one out. Oh, there's so little of that left. But I feel like that's more than one pour. Huh. Don't collab with Whiskey Encore. Don't kill Karen. Alright. I'm killing it. Alrighty. This is my Springbank Green. I have had this for a while. I'll never forget this one. It was one of the first... Should I pour it back in top shelf? I know that it's going to drive you crazy. It's part of the reason I picked it, if I'm being perfectly honest. Yeah. I say it's part of the reason I picked it. It's like 99% of the reason I picked it. Subtle you know what? Fine. I'm going to put it back. But we'll pour this back in the bottle. But I'm going to finish that like tomorrow. I'm drinking it tomorrow. And actually, do you have one of these, Dustin? Yeah, if you have one of these, I will I'll bottle kill it with you. All right, what else should we pick? Dustin won that round. Let's see, what else? Red Label? Nah. Bunnahabhain Cask Strength. Yep. Oh, I do have Springbank 10. I couldn't remember finishing it. I assumed I did. Alrighty. Dustin's on the board with 500 points for the block. All right, we've got Bunnahabhain 12 cask strength. This is the choice. I am going to rinse this glass out though. Actually, well, just because it's in there a little bit, I'm going to taste it. All right. Let's see. Is it the 21? I don't even. Yeah, 2021 edition. All right. Here we go. Yeah, I do not go through things fast. There's just too many things to go through them fast. All right. We are going to get rid of the little spinny do. Cool. That way you can see the glory. All right, here we go. Oh, that smells good. I can still get this. It's good. Sorry, I'm just enjoying it. I probably shouldn't just do that. Okay, it smells very sweet. It doesn't smell... I mean, well, let's just see. It's been a long time since I've looked at this in any way. Trying to make sure that they haven't done anything weird with it, you know? Bottled at cask strength, rich flavors, blah, blah, blah. Sherry influence. Okay, so nothing crazy. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, they didn't do one in 2024, huh? Huh. All right, cheers. That was not at all what I expected it to taste like. I don't remember this one at all. I remember the regular Bunnahabhain 12. I have it frequently. But, man. Basic bitch Bunna 12. That's all right. I've got one of those up there, too. I rebuy that one whenever it runs out. It's a good one. This is delicious. Holy crap. I haven't tasted this in so long. This is wonderful. 55.1%. Yeah. I don't know. This is delicious. So, obviously, sherry cask finished. Other than just the regular things you'd expect, like berries and whatever, it's more like fresh berries. It's also got cinnamon, as well as a pretty heavy vanilla. Surprisingly heavy vanilla. Yeah. You should, Spencer. It's not hard to find. It's not even expensive. That was good. Yeah, Classic Lottie and Bunna 12, those will probably always be on my shelf. Yeah, the Bunna 12 cask strength, it doesn't show up very often, and when it shows up, it's not there very long. So you could always ask, like if you have a liquor store you go to frequently that has stuff, you could always ask them when they're expecting it to come in. Yeah, cool. Well, as I mentioned, I was probably going to cut this one a little short. Definitely wasn't as high energy as I would have liked to have been tonight, but I still thought it was important to stream, and it was nice to hang out with all of you. So thank you for joining me here on the Wheel of Doom. We were able to go through Lagavulin Offerman edition, aged 11 years. We went through Kilkerran, 8-year sherry cask finish. We did Virginia, Courage and Conviction, Cuvee cask. We did the Glenfarclas 12 and the 25. And then we also had Lot 40 100% rye. And a couple of extras that showed up were the Bunnahabhain 12 cask strength from 2021, as well as Glenfiddich 12, or Glenfiddich 12. And I feel like there was something else. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, obviously the Springbank, but I didn't drink that because Dustin yelled at me. So, all right. Anyway, thank you all for joining me here on the Whiskey Dictionary. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you later. Cheers.
Sang a Bill the Whiskey Dick sang a tune so stout. Live stream ended, we're out and about.
Whiskey bottles empty, cheer and shout. He drank it all, no room for doubt. Raising glasses high, we toast the night. Golden liquid dancing in the light. Bill the hero of our boozy plight. He drank for us and won the fight. In the pub where laughter roams so free, we gather round and sing in harmony. Whiskey flowed like an endless sea. Bill the whiskey dick our history. Oh, the tales he told and stories spun. Every sip a battle, every shot a ton. In his eyes the spark of moon and sun. Bill the fearless, his night begun. Raising glasses high, we toast the night. Golden liquid dancing in the light. Bill the hero of our boozy plight. He drank for us and won the fight. So here's to Bill, the legend of the hour, who faced the whiskey wielding all its power. In his name our voices louder tower. Bill the whiskey dick, our finest flower. Raising glasses high, we toast the night. Golden liquid dancing in the light. Bill the hero of our boozy plight. He drank for us and won the fight.